I grew up like a savage. 1 2 1 2. You now rocking with the No Vultures podcast. You got me, myself, Lord Rab. You got Corner Barber in front of me.
What it do?
You got OG Clee, who usually on side of me, but he on a vacation.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on vacation. Clay.
You know what I'm saying? And today we got a very, 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 very special guest. You may have seen this man, man, all over the fucking globe for one, but for two, coming up out of Oakland, California, with a legendary group, Digital Underground. But you may have seen him with the likes of Tupac. You may have seen him with the likes of Chuck D and Public Enemy. You may have seen him on his own podcast. But he's definitely a motherfucking legend. He wrote a book. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? He's putting out artists right now.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Man, we got Money B in here today, man.
What it
One
do?
of the creators of Sex Packet.
You know it.
You feel me?
Thank y'all for having me.
Man, we've been trying to get you for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? When we started this podcast, I'm gonna give you the disclaimer. When we started this podcast, you know, we said that we wanted to bring people on here from the culture. That's why we call it No Vultures. But we wanted to bring people on here not because of controversy, not because, you know, something went on in their life or something unfortunate rather went on in their life.
Right.
We wanted to bring people on here to honor them and give them their props. You know what I'm saying? And talk about the culture. Talk about the ins and outs of the culture, and who more and who better than Money B to have on here to talk about the culture, man.
Absolutely.
Been here through all the eras.
Did it.
All the eras.
What was the first era was probably what, the 89, the Chuck D era, and the era was what, even the Too Short before that, right after Too Short?
Right after
when
Too
the era
Short.
started.
I mean, you know, let me just go right into it. A lot of people don't know, you know, because we talk about eras and talking about these different legendary groups. But, and shout out to Atron Gregory. Atron Gregory is the guy that signed Digital Underground. And we were first signed to TNT Records. He's also the first person that signed Tupac. And he's the one. That's the reason that we worked together, and you know, got Tupac his first deal, and they managed Tupac. If you've seen the movie Atron Gregory, that's the guy that's portrayed.
Okay.
But people don't know that Atron got his start and got his money from being a road manager for Ruthless Records and N.W.A. So Digital Underground is actually under the N.W.A. family because,
right.
you know, because the money he made with N.W.A. is what he used to start Digital Underground.
Okay.
And as we were coming up, we were around N.W.A. when they would come to town.
Yeah.
So
right?
we know those guys.
When I look back at old flyers, and y'all all over the bill of N.W.A. shit, like a lot of N.W.A. shit. Like a lot.
We were always around.
Yeah.
You know, JJ Fad and everything. So when we say when did it start, even though the first Digital Underground record came out in '88, which was Underwater Rhymes, the first record that I was involved in was Do What You Like, which was in '89.
Okay.
But if you want to say when the legacy started, let's just say '88, because we came right off the tails of what N.W.A. created.
Right.
And that kind of lent to us
Okay.
moving into it.
What they created as far as what?
They lane.
The gangster lane or
No,
the...
not at all. No, not at
Digital
all.
Underground wasn't
I'm
gangster.
just saying.
No.
I'm just saying. In other words, Atron was our manager. So even before we came out, when N.W.A. came to town, he would bring us to the shows. We were backstage, so we got to see what it looked like. You know what I mean? How people acted, how to act, how not to act.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And to actually standing there and side by side, like really just hanging out.
Yeah.
Eazy-E, Ice Cube, MC Ren. So it wasn't foreign to us. By the time we came out, we knew what it looked like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You understand?
There's some
'Cause
little
being from
stardom
Oakland-
etiquette.
From being from Oakland, we didn't. I always tell people what's amazing about Oakland and Oakland artists. Like we didn't have the blueprint. We didn't know what it was supposed to look like. We just kind of did it because when it happened for Hammer, it hadn't happened to nobody around Hammer.
Yeah.
He just did it, but we weren't Hammer. You know, when it happened to the Tonys, you know, they may have had. You know, I heard that Sadiq was down with the Deal and Babyface before. Right? So he had some of the same thing. But what I'm saying is when we came, there was nothing that was like us.
Right.
So it's not like we could just say, this is how we're supposed to act.
Yeah.
We just kind of had to wing it and be ourselves, which was the best thing that ever happened to us. But at the same time, we kind of saw it ahead of us.
So we like to go like, basically like, traditional interview depending on what sense you in. Like this a podcast, so it's a long format. So we like to ask, the shit from the beginning. Like, so born and raised in Oakland?
No.
Okay.
I was actually born in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Right. And
so you was drawn.
yeah, my father, and it's amazing, that's why I just said y'all got the foundation over there. My father was a member of the Black Panther Party.
Okay.
And he joined in Philadelphia, I think in maybe 71 ish. He came out to Oakland. Then in 72 or 73, that's when he bought 72 or 73 is when he bought me and my mom out here.
Okay.
So since I was 3 or 4 years old, I've been here. That's
And
when
y'all migrated to what part of Oakland first?
when we first came, I want to say, and I'd have to ask my dad, but I think it was West Oakland at first.
Okay.
And then, my mom, she, I think she really established herself in Berkeley. But I went to the Oakland Community School, which was the Black Panther Party school. Right there on 62nd East 14th.
Okay.
So that's where I came up, you know what I mean? And so that and the Black Panther Party, they had dormitories for party members who had children.
Oh, okay.
So I stayed throughout the dormitory system.
Damn.
So wherever the things were,
Right.
that's where I was.
Yeah.
And then also, I would stay back and forth between that and my mom.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's amazing that I just had this conversation because there's people in, let's say West Oakland, Lower Bottom, right? Because I got a cousin that's from there. But growing up, I was always there.
Okay.
So if we're going to keep it all the way real, I sold my first crack rock in Campbell Village. Right?
Okay.
So there's niggas down there that claim me.
Right.
But obviously, from my teenage years, I was on 63rd in Berkeley, borderline of North Oakland, Berkeley. So they claim me over there.
Yeah.
But I did go to Oakland Community School out here on 62nd East 14th. I lived on Hillside. I lived on Fern. I lived on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm out here. But, when people ask me, I really say the time that I most remember coming of age, 10, 11, 12, I lived with my dad in an apartment right by Lake Merritt.
Oh, damn.
So
So coming up in that system of the Black Panther Party, and you of course was a part of the free breakfast
of course, when it started. Right.
That's crazy, man. Like that is that in itself. If you like had never even been an MC, right? That in itself and being a part of that, being that up close and personal with it, right? That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody don't have that. Everybody don't have them memories. Everybody wasn't around that, and you like in.
Yeah, they hear about it, talk about it,
in
but
real life, when I graduated, Huey P. Newton actually handed me my diploma.
Wow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Shit. We need a Money B movie.
Word.
So you went to those schools. Was it did they like were you already into music, or was it like arts inside of the
Back then?
Yeah.
Not really, because that was I went to that school. It's called the Oakland Community School, which was the Black Panther school.
Okay.
But that was elementary age. But when I graduated, I actually got accepted into a school called, well, we called it the art school, but it was the they call it the school, something of the arts.
Okay.
Like a performing arts type?
No.
Drawing?
Yeah, like art.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
So I wasn't in Oakland in the day, so I don't even know what schools is that.
But this was, and it was in North Oakland, but it was actually right across the street and up the street from Tech.
Okay. Oh.
You just talked about that the other night,
Yeah, I was
didn't
talking
we?
about that with N.W.A. She was
Yeah.
here. She went to that school.
Right. So it was a school that you had to be accepted in.
Yeah, I
if
remember
you had
that.
talent, but it was considered an Oakland public school.
Okay.
But
yeah.
you had to be accepted to be in it. So I went to the art school because I was into drawing and whatnot. And believe it or not, Yuck went to that school.
Yuck went to that school.
I don't know how old school y'all, but K. Cloud Valentine.
I remember K. Cloud.
Valentine went to that school.
Okay.
And I believe, I'm not sure, but I think Drew Down went to that school.
Okay.
But I'm not
Baby,
sure.
baby.
But Yuck,
Drew the condom man. Yeah.
Because he was
Talented. Yeah. Yeah.
So I went to that school too. I was into art like that.
Yeah. He used to be tagging with Yuck.
That's why the nigga look familiar.
Yeah. He one of them.
Yeah, because Yuck,
Yeah,
Yuck is an artist, and I was as well. So, really, even before I was a rapper, I was a tagger.
Okay.
And, like, graffiti was one of my first loves.
So y'all was hitting trains, or was y'all hitting?
Trains in Oakland?
Well, no trains in Oakland.
The ones right
Nah!
That wasn't back then.
That nigga on Beach Street.
I ain't talking about the bar. I'm talking. They be tagging the regular
Yeah, I'm
train.
climbing on the BART trains.
Not the bar.
Rainbow!
They tag the regular train.
They'll go on the train and tag it all inside the motherfucking all that, but they ain't doing it.
Nah, really, like, to be
They
honest
go
with you,
inside and tag that motherfucker.
No, they tagging the
I used to do
regular
that shit
trains
on a-
down.
Just to ride and tag them.
on a pad. The one time that I went out trying to do that shit on the wall, cops put a whoop.
Damn.
That was the last time.
That was the last time. Yeah, and so,
Like she got
but doing that early on, were you inspired by those movies in those early things in the 80s? Like, because putting your tag up is like, you know what I'm saying? Before even gang culture was even heavily, I don't know what they was doing in LA. I'm sure that was intertwining, but for here, like your tagger name was like hella special. I mean, it still is. You know what I'm saying? So did you have your thing, and you did it on the wall, but did you like do it on paper, or did y'all compete? Was y'all like?
Well, I would do it on paper, and then it was like, so there's a friend of mine who, believe it or not, I kind of started him, or he'll tell people that I started him.
Okay.
But he became known as a graffiti artist.
Okay.
And now he's a tattoo artist.
Oh.
But he's respected in that world.
Okay.
And so, when we used to do it, we just meet up and sit around and fuck around and show each other
Yeah.
our
What
shit,
you was doing?
and then different styles. Be like, yeah, we'll do it like this. And I probably had just a slightly upper hand because I went to an art school. You know what I mean? So that was really my thing.
Yeah.
And that was it.
So, were you into sports at all?
I love sports.
You love sports. Did you play competitively young?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I actually, okay. Another thing. Now, mind you, the Oakland Community School is right there, 62nd, East 14th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Rainbow Rec,
Rainbow.
I went to Rainbow when it first opened.
Damn.
So, I was the first, on their baseball team, I scored the very first run in Rainbow history.
God damn.
Is that right?
That's crazy.
Is that right?
Yep, the very first run in Rainbow history, and it was funny because, all right, so you know what Rainbow Rec is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when we played baseball, we had to practice at Greenman Field in the village.
In the village.
And we hated going up
Oh,
there.
everybody
Is
hates
that right?
the village. Scandalous niggas.
Yeah. I was like, man.
They used
but
to
we
give y'all hell over there.
Man, I
we
couldn't
was
even
little
walk past the
kids,
village.
Right.
But it was still like, come on, man.
Like, we're going to these rough niggas, man.
I couldn't
Yeah,
even walk.
well, luckily, most of the players was from there,
Yeah.
Okay.
but I wasn't.
Right.
You know, so we used to go. So it's funny. I remember, and even in basketball, I actually was when they first opened, I was the starting point guard because I'm left-handed. So when you're a little kid, niggas can't deal with left hand.
Right,
Yeah.
And I
right,
was
right.
fast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had it. But I do remember back then, little Daryl. He was a little. He might be a year younger than me.
Lil D,
He
yeah.
had like a perm.
Yeah.
He used to come up there taking niggas basketballs and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this?
Look at this little motherfucker.
Everybody's scared of him.
Yeah.
So did you used to run in the GP back then too? Gary Payton,
No,
nah.
nah. Funny enough, but GP, he was good, so he didn't play in those.
In them leagues, yeah.
You know,
He's
him and Brian Shaw.
Him and B.
Brian
Shaw.
Shaw graduated in the same year, 87.
Okay.
So I remember following Brian Shaw, GP. That was the guys.
So did you stay in the art school the entire time?
No, I got kicked out.
You got kicked out. Oh,
what?
okay.
Bullshit.
You couldn't have been a little too hyphy youngster because you seemed like you was intelligent.
They tried to paint me that way.
Okay.
And that's what I thought. You know, it was funny because it was a teacher there. Now, mind you, this was like in the early 80s, right? And it was a teacher there who was obviously gay.
Okay.
But we kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's the early 80s. One day, not coming. And we made each other. They probably got AIDS.
Yeah.
Really got AIDS. We didn't know it.
Yeah.
And one of the teachers overheard it, and then she just basically
So
had
they
it
just
out
kicked
for
you
us.
out.
Right,
Yeah.
just
So
press the
first
hard
chance
line.
She
Damn.
got me.
That's
So
crazy.
you was about how old at that time when you got put
I
about
was
that?
I was in 9th grade. So I don't know,
young
what was
man.
that, 14?
Yeah. that's
So
pretty
was it back to regular school or was it continuation?
Well, so when I got kicked out of that school, my mother and father decided, they were like, you're not, because all of my friends that I came up with was going to Oakland High.
Okay.
That's the area that all my,
Okay.
because I live by the lake.
Okay.
Everybody
Okay.
came from Westlake.
Yeah.
They were like, well, and I actually got kicked out of Oakland public schools for the shit that I did.
Damn.
Right. It was some bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. When it happened, my mother and father decided, they were like, well, we're not letting you go to Oakland High with your friends.
Yeah.
So I moved my mom and went to Berkeley High. Right.
Yeah.
Then later on, I went back up to the school and did some dumb shit. Then I got banned from Oakland Public.
So was you already rapping or trying to spit rhymes or trying to?
Well, what was funny, so this is like 82, 83. I'm going to the art school, and there's another cat that go to the school with me, and he's like I said, 82, 83. And this dude, he's from, I think he like from 83rd, or some shit like that.
Okay.
But he like, yo, my uncle got blah, 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 and this nigga be coming to his house making these tapes. And he had 2 short tapes. It's like 82, 83, 2 short Freddie B.
Okay.
But I think Hot Lips was his cousin or uncle.
Okay.
So we would copy his tapes, but we were getting like 3rd generation tapes. Whereas most people was getting like 15th generation tapes. After them passed. We was getting them like from Hot Lips to whoever they made the tapes
So
for.
your quality
to
was a
my
little bit
cousin,
better than everybody.
And then I had the next quality
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And I had the whole series
Okay.
of it. So it's funny.
Spoiled
'cause
ass.
I used to have tapes, Too Short and Freddie B. And it's a funny ass story because I remember listening to it, and I remember they was rapping off Smurf Dance beat.
Okay.
And
Smart
so
man.
it came on and was like, Too Short, Fred Benz, straight smoking coke.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't know what it is. I can't wait to smoke coke
Yeah.
because it sounded dope.
Right.
The echo on it.
Right. Coke.
It was dope.
Yeah, it was dope, literally.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, I was influenced. I was like, man, this shit sound raw.
Right.
Yeah, this shit ill.
We be riding, but that used to really, those tapes and the music and my love for music would get me home because I lived on, me and my brother Cullen, we lived, my stepmother, she was going to Mills College.
Okay.
So we had to go from there. We had 51, we had to ride past Tech.
Okay.
Then we had to get on 57, which went by Oakland High.
57.
Which went by, went all up MacArthur, right?
Legendary.
But I'm a little ass nigga.
Yeah.
And it used to be wild back then.
Hella wild.
They used to be on there bugging, but I used to get a pass because I was a little nigga with the radio.
Right.
And I had to be.
Yeah.
So I get on there and I'll be on the back of the bus with
Yeah.
all the wild niggas.
Yeah. You
know,
changing
come
the
on back,
vibe.
little
Right.
Yeah.
And then nobody would fuck with me.
Yeah.
So I used to make it through all the way.
Okay.
To these.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So, when was like your first studio experience? Like, or not studio experience, because that's That was far. Like I mean, like, when did you start rapping?
When you felt that you had something.
Well, I think I first started writing maybe around 13.
Okay.
And I just remember I go to Philadelphia for the summer, and I be with my cousins, and we go to block parties, and I hear, Spoony G and
Spoony G. Shout out to Spoony G.
And actually in the town, Jimmy Spicer.
Yeah.
Super Rhymes.
Yeah, Super Rhyme.
That shit was rocking. Right. But I thought that, until I heard Too Short, I thought you had to be from New York to make a record. But I used to write and fuck around, but I would never let nobody hear it. Mm-hmm. And then when I was in, I want to say, I'm not sure it was the end of 9th or 10th grade, but it was this dude at Berkeley High. He was like a bully.
Okay.
Somewhat. Like, once again, small.
Right.
And he was just the type of nigga, like, he said, oh, nigga, those shoes, look at that nigga shoes.
Yeah,
just get on you. He capping on everybody.
Yeah.
Right? But once again, I'm small, so I'm not loud enough to cap back, to captivate an audience like that.
Yeah.
But my dad had bought me a realistic mixer, had a mic at the crib.
Oh, okay.
So I went home and I'm like, okay. And I made a rap about this nigga. I'll never forget it. And it was over, remember Jam Master Jay by Run DMC?
Yeah.
Dude,
Jam Master Jay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was off that beat.
So you had that cadence too?
No. I just made a rap. Remember, I'm still listening to Too Short tapes.
Okay.
And I'm talking shit about
You
this
talking
nigga.
shit,
I'm fucking him
yeah.
up. So I made the tape, brought it to school, let niggas hear it. And they was like, nigga.
Did they know who it was about?
Yeah.
So you called him out by name?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. I went in.
mine
Yeah.
was hard.
And I took it to school and everybody heard it.
Yeah.
And he heard it.
No subliminals,
He
my
was like,
friend.
he threatened me, but he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But because he was, he'd be a clown if he did that.
Right.
But then niggas wanted copies of it.
Okay.
And niggas like, man, do another one.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Lightweight special requests.
Yeah. And they, kind of started.
And so from there, it just kind of. So what, this at B High.
At Berkeley High.
And I mean, just over with my experience with Berkeley High and all that, like Berkeley High is kind of like an art school itself. Like it's a lot of shit going on at Berkeley.
Well,
at least for me.
This is what it is. Berkeley High was like a college campus experience because it was over 4,000 students at that school.
Oh, that's what it is.
So you can go to Berkeley High and never meet 2,000 people.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Depending on what you were a part of.
Uh-huh.
So when I went there, when I first got there, whatever, this is coming out. I'm still breakdancing. I'm totally engulfed into the culture of it.
Okay.
You feel me? So me being categorized on those the rap and breakdancing niggas.
Uh-huh.
Then you had the popular job. And because I wasn't from Berkeley, I wasn't. They didn't know me from growing up.
Yeah.
So I wasn't a part of the main. Mm-hmm. The cool niggas,
The end, yeah.
or the jocks. Mm-hmm. Basically, the niggas that got the bitches.
Right.
That wasn't
That
me.
wasn't your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. So,
Yeah.
so I had a lot of time to break dance.
Yeah.